Hello and welcome back to another history of Overwatch. We're gonna look at another one of in my heyday, glory days, adventures with Custa on the Los Angeles Valiant. This is going to be the Los Angeles Valiant taking on the Vancouver Titans. And the reason this match is significant, other than myself, is this was the first regular season match that the Vancouver Titans lost. But it was also sort of a spark and a sign of the shifting times of the Overwatch League 2019 meta of GOATs. The most important thing to talk about going into this match is how the prospect of everything was changing in Stage 3. Role lock was confirmed, 2-2-2 was confirmed for Stage 4 of 2019 Overwatch League season. So everyone knew that it was coming. And what that did is it caused this shift for a lot of teams, including us in the Los Angeles Valiant, of what we were going to do differently than what we've been doing in the past. Because in the first two stages, everyone was trying to get good at GOATs because it was just such an oppressive comp. And if you didn't play it, you just lost matches. And if you tried to do other wacky things, it could result in losses against like worse teams. And you would just like straight up lose to the best GOATs teams. But because of this role lock change, everyone was like, you just are trying to get the most wins possible as you can get in Stage 3 because you no longer need to be good at GOATs. So a lot of teams went to a lot of different variations for that stage. The Shanghai Dragons went full-fledged into their crazy ding on Pharah composition, and that ended up ultimately leading to the win of Stage 3 for the Shanghai Dragons. For the Los Angeles Valiant, we did what a lot of other teams were starting to do. If you weren't great at GOATs, you started playing Sombra GOATs. And the reason Sombra GOATs was good because it changed up the way the game was being played. I think regular GOATs was generally a better composition, but Sombra could sort of throw a wrench in the works, and if you were good at Sombra GOATs, it could catch other teams off guard. And that's what we tried to do against the Vancouver Titans. We tried to play the Sombra GOATs, we were confident in our Sombra GOATs, and we actually had a pretty good stage here. We went 5-2 overall in this match, which was pretty good considering at the start of Stage 3, when we got told it was going to be 2-2-2, we actually sat down as a team. We talked about it and we're like, what do we want to do? We're not that good at GOATs. We got 7 matches left in Stage 3. Should we just try and do something different? And funnily enough, we actually ended up benching Space from the team because Diva was the character who ended up going to play Sombra. But we tried playing Space on Sombra. It was okay. It needed a lot of work. But because we were just committed to the cheese, we ended up bringing Shax in to play the Sombra GOATs for our team. Another boon that this allowed us to do is Karib was able to pick up the Ana. When you played Sombra GOATs, you generally played with the Ana so that you could be more sustainable in the backline because you didn't need the Discord orb as much. It was more playing around hacks and EMPs. So that's sort of the TLDR of why we're here and where we are going into this match. So this was a really interesting match. No one was predicting the Valiant would win, even though we were doing better. The Vancouver Titans at this point were undefeated in the regular season, and we know that these guys were just bonkers at GOATs. Something that they didn't do was play a lot of Sombra. You can even see what the stats right here on the screen. Were the Vancouver Titans good at Sombra? Without Sombra, they were the second in the league with a 60% teamfight win rate. With Sombra, they were 10th. They were struggling to work with the Sombra GOATs, and with a lot of people moving towards it, the Valiant were a very good team. So it was pretty much expected that we were going to come out and play Sombra GOATs, while for them, it was, are they going to be able to deal with it? So let's just get into the bottom. We'll talk more about Sombra GOATs, how it was played, and all that kind of stuff.
I think it's very possible. As the old adage goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Let's go ahead and have...
All right. Let's do it. All right, Los Angeles Valiant team of 2019. If you weren't aware what the team we played, this was it. So obviously Shax was very rarely in the lineup before this, but it ended up being Space who took the backseat of the Diva. And so we got Fact Fiction, who was the main tank pickup after Fate was traded away. We got KSF on the Zaya, Brady on the Brig, Kriv on the Ana, myself on the Lucio, and Shax on the Sombra.
Today versus what we saw at the beginning of the season. Well, their toughest opponent yet, the guys at the top of the standings.
Prime Custa, good old Custa times.
Season so far, it's the Vancouver Titans.
I miss that version of green. I really liked these colors. They got a Vancouver Titans package. Why didn't we get a package? Do we not get a package because we didn't win a stage final at this point? Damn. You were not undefeated. I guess that's true.
That's a solid shadow.
Oh.
Jadu! If you do it every map, it's not special anymore. It's time to bring them out on stage, the Vancouver Titans. You can see it in the shirts of the fans there in the arena. This team has grown in popularity.
You look jacked in that jersey? I was pretty big during these times. I was much bigger than I am now. I was going to the gym a lot. Like when I was a league player, I was, you know, the Valiant actually had a personal trainer who like worked with us a lot. And yeah, I was actually lifting. It's 100% a good thing. If you are playing at the highest level of competition, having just working out really helps you clear your thoughts and really just sort of adds balance to your life. Obviously, you don't need to lift, but you should do some form of like cardio and stuff. Did I walk to the right seats this time? Okay, yes. Alright, let's jump forward to the game. Oh yeah, actually, let's talk about this because the career of Ana was the thing that really like put us over the edge, and you're gonna see why in this match. This match was actually the match that Kriv got. Was it this match or was it the Shanghai? I think it was this match, right? Where Kriv got called the Sandman. This is where Kriv got coined the Sandman, and his Ana like really became recognized by the entire league as being one of the best in the game. He was just absolutely incredible. Kriv carried me throughout my entire career at the Los Angeles Valiant, and I hope to see him more in the league. But yeah, he goes nutty in this match.
It's been nothing but trending upwards for these guys. I mean, how much more upward can you trend than being the first?
This match made me a huge Kriv fan. Yeah, a lot of people, honestly.
Defeat the Titans in regular season.
Farano Lucio. I'm pretty sure Kriv's gonna switch. Brady's gonna switch. Or I might switch to Mercy. I actually don't know what we're doing here. As we said, we were cheesing at this point. We were full in on the cheese.
That's not a Sombra.
And Farah Mercy, if you watch season 1, 2018 Los Angeles Valiant, Farah Mercy was mine and Brady's bread and butter. So in stage 3, Ghost, as I said, for the reasons that I said earlier, Ghost was a lot less valuable. So it was a lot of Farah got played to counter the Goats, a lot of different things, and that created that forced variations for the teams that were very good at Goats, like the Vancouver Titans, the San Francisco Shock. The Shock actually had a really good counter to the, you know, any Sombra Goats or anything like that, and that was they played a lot of Baptiste. And the Baptiste actually, we had no answer for San Francisco Shock and how they played Sombra Goats. If I remember correctly, the Valiant, we actually went on to get bodied by the Shock in stage 3 playoffs. It was not close.
For now, the Valiant pulled back, so first cap does go over to the Titans. Great play by
Do you think Echo is broken currently? I think in certain situations she is. Production should just have career pop for the entire match, yeah. We'll see them all, don't worry about that.
So this is his tiny time window here to get something done.
Well, this is not going well for us right now.
Well, when the visor's ready, if Summon-Su gets an angle on him for 2 seconds, it's over. This might be that moment. Oh, pile driver going through.
Oh, big sleep.
Bumper going to be taking a nap after the nano goes through from Twilight. Kareem again. Can they shut him down? Can they get the kill? Might just be able to leap out, but now Bionade connects onto Bumper. Summon-Su still sitting up here on the high ground, hasn't found his moment.
Bumper rolled.
That attack visor, yeah, it seems like it's not going to come yet. This time,
Dude, I miss the agilities, Farah. Those are the good days.
Kill, so it's better to save the attack visor for the next push.
Looking forward to seeing Twilight as a perma starter. I think people forgot how good Twilight was because he was sitting on the bench of the Shock. Even when he just like came in randomly for the Shock, he was so good. Was Kai KSF or KSP? Kai is KSP. KSF is KSF. Very confusing.
But he wanted to save it for perhaps a more impactful moment, but he's been holding it for a very long time now. Begs the question, you know, he probably could have built a second one by now. At least would have gotten close. EMP goes through.
EMP? I don't know who we just EMP'd.
But not as much follow-up as you would hope for the Valiant. In fact, Shax is going to be the first one taken down. Now the attack visor comes through from Summon-Su with agilities. Can't play off
of this my god.
Sleep dart from Kareem. Another shutdown coming in. Denies him the rest of that ultimate. No kills to be
Kriv says no.
Unfortunately, the Sombra taking
I just
down
left Kriv
the
out to
now Kriv
dry. I don't know where I am. Sorry, Kriv.
Bumper jumps up onto the high ground.
Oh.
Tries to get that barrage off, but Hawks
There's no way I
almost
back this,
takes him
right?
out of
No,
the
no,
sky.
no, no, no.
Will come back through for the Titans.
Titans dismantling this roster so fast.
Here, 3. Save him. The fuck? That's true. He's carrying us right now, but hey, no, I don't want to die, okay? How dare you?
Not the best barrage there. Shut down again by its Grief. Second big ultimate denial with Sleep Dart this round, but it's still not enough. And Agilities can't roam free.
There was a missed chance for Valiant not getting KSA. When?
Because of summons to the threat of that damage.
Ball up onto the high ground. Minefield's gonna be coming down.
Oh, with KSF and KSP? Alright, I understand what you mean. That would actually have been so toxic. Oh, Brady's dead.
That mini pack, that armored pack rather. So he can stay alive in that Baby Diva form. Gets a double off the self-destruct. Shack's gonna be put back in.
It's really important that he was able to knock out Agilities there because without Summon Sue, Agilities...
The killer K.
Great play by Janu on the fly.
This is a dangerous spot to be in. Nano
I was gonna say something and then I was like, wait, let's not say that.
KSF. Now the rest of the team hovering
The
over
3Ks away. Yeah, oh my.
He saves himself again, but can they get to the point?
Dude, Kriv is just sleeping the world, but we're not doing anything with it.
That one. Nano Boo's gonna be thrown in on top of Agility.
Oh, Agilities. We really have not gotten any value out of the Pharah Mercy.
They will be able to finish him
He
off.
just sleeps the
3 kills
monkey
now in
again.
The back end of the fight as the OT starts bleeding away. It seems like no one from Valiant can tag in.
The Bumper has spent more of this game asleep than he has alive. Awake.
Creeps in there said there's only so much I could do. I mean,
You know, it was a good thing they didn't get KSA. Yeah, I'm starting to think so as well.
Game, but it wasn't enough. And Summon Sue, lackluster performance, we have to say, on the Soldier.
Do you think a good Brig would be better for Ana in your comp? No, you can't play Brig. You can't play Brig. Brig Lucio. Because Brig Lucio just doesn't have enough direct healing. Or Brig Mercy, sorry, doesn't have enough direct healing. Like, the Brig is actually... Brig is good in, like, good clumps where you can get, like, Inspire and you can get stuff. But when you're so spread out, Brig is not that good. Because you just run out of pack healing, right?
You've got the Soldier 76 for the Pharah, and you've got Hawksall to deal with Sombra. They won't be facing that composition exactly the same way this time because KSF has swapped over to Doomfist. Summon Sue will also start with the Sombra here.
So they're going to play the Winston Ana Goats. Sombra Goats.
It already works so well as
Oh, that was not great. Oh, let's go, baby.
KSF, you see, oh, your sleep dart's down. All right, I'm going in. Got the punch, set it up. Twilight knocked out of the park. Point getting ready to unlock in 5 seconds. And Valiant, they're ready to go ahead and snatch it up.
Fucking Doomfist. Hey. Doomfist is only bad when it's against you.
It's not that he's made a mistake here as to why he's only at 30% of the ult charge.
Why don't I heal Shax?
On the side of the Valiant, the best battery for building ultimate charge even in lost fights. So it's tougher for Summon Sue to get that ultimate online to try to flip this.
Oh, wow, that was close to hitting.
Agility's nearly coming up with the kill. Summon Sue taking a couple.
See, I saved Kriv that time.
Before that third one would connect. Titans just looking for that fast flip. Taking a beating at the moment.
I'm looking forward to tank Doomfist, dude. All the tanks are gonna have to learn how to play Doomfist if that happens.
Coming down to the sky.
It's gonna be funny.
Well, going to fall. The front line broken. Titans just gonna have to reset, go for the next push.
And this is the moment where I think a lot of people realize watching.
The game's so bad you have to do history of Overwatch. No, we do history of Overwatch at 5 p.m. PST on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So right on schedule.
Agilities is just tearing up the map.
I'm hoping Doom Card doesn't make it to Overwatch 2. It will. And the Doomfist players are gonna pop off. I feel good about it. Let's go, tanks. Let's just have, like, Chipser and, like, Doomfist one-tricks move to tank. Like, is that what they're gonna do? Is that what all these Doomfist one-tricks are gonna do? They're gonna go to tank? There's no way, right? EMP? There we go. Are we gonna barrage? Brady. I feel like our EMP barrage was super late.
Maybe looking for a res, but he's just gonna meet a self-destruct to the face. Jano able to find that pick off.
Not an expensive flip here for the Titans either.
Yeah.
Chipser as main tank. Yeah, I'm sure Chipser would love the main tank experience, you know? Is it even confirmed? No. They've just said that they've talked about Doomfist being a tank historically, and they've said that Doomfist was heavily reworked in the announcement today, so some people are assuming.
EMP comes through, manages to catch 2.
Why did he hack someone and then EMP? That doesn't even make sense.
Thrown down onto Agilities. Up into the sky, dangerously low. Pocket starts coming through from Custa, trying to put him back into the mix of things.
Kriv just getting run down right now.
Down right now, where the Valiant, as they try to reapproach. Still have time on
Oh,
their
no.
side.
Oh my god, that is so much ult charge. rolled.
Typical Miro play there, where you look to Primal to kill the Mercy and the or Pharah that are low. Chase.
Did Wolf just say typical Miro play in 2019 Winston? Ah, yeah, Miro, the legendary Winston we know in the league.
So far out before he would have that lead back up now. Barrier coming through. Meteor strike up into the air for KSF, mostly to escape. Sees Bumper slipped over here, drops down in, gets a rocket punch. The heal denied set up for Grim.
Oh, God.
Get the kill. KSF going to be set for the moment. Now burn down Janu. We'll find that kill just moments before Agilities takes him out. Speed of Lynch. Mirage comes in. Right now, zoned back off the point. The flip will come.
Nostalgia Kobe even in 2019, yeah. Wolf makes it out there to reference that's a drink. Miro did invent a lot of the way Winston was played. Not by 2019, though. Not when you had people like Fisher just absolutely pounding on the Winston. This was so fun to watch. It's because Agilities and the Valiant, we just played a lot of these like Genji Pharah comps. It's because it was what Brady was good at, and it was what like we were good at. So, alright, Crib, you got this. I believe in you. Oh, he break the LOS. That was really good. Oh, I couldn't keep him alive. Oh, good boot by Slam on me. They're the best. I really liked this green in Valiant. Like, I thought this was a really good color.
That was 5% about to come in for the Titans. Very close call for the Titans there. Not getting that value out of the EMP.
I appreciate anything that was willing to not play goats, yeah.
To force a longer fight here.
Yeah, we don't play goats. We're sophisticated people. We play Sombra goats. Very different.
Advantage to Valiant, that is for sure in terms of ultimates.
Nano forward on the Bumper, trying to apply some pressure to Kareem. They've identified that he is the biggest problem for the Barrage now coming down.
Wow, they could not kill Karev.
Used on him as well, but Shax is the one.
Let's go, Shax.
These kills in the feed. Bumper and Janu both.
We're big brain. We play Doomfist.
Broken down Hoxall. Heal denied. Trying to stay alive with that rally armor. Sominsu gonna get picked off, just 19% shy of that next EMP. Valiant regain control. They get the flip. OT starting to tick away. Seems like they might be extending us to a third and final round.
Oh,
comes through. Janu able
big.
to make his way back over onto the
It feels like Doomfist doesn't make sense why it's working, but it's actually working really well.
Extended fight, if they can last long enough, Slime might be able to get a barrier.
Oh, wow, he got hit by that bomb. I got you, KSF, don't die. Yo, you can't kill me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, God, KSF is still getting hounded. You know what? We didn't want map. We didn't want Oasis. We weren't good at Oasis. So we didn't want to win this map. Why does it work? Well, I guess it doesn't work.
Nothing to say but raw mechanical skill from the Titans clutching that out in the end.
Which was unfortunately most games. Yeah, a lot of people really didn't enjoy watching the Goats mirrors for the exact reason of why we watched like Washington, London. Goats mirrors were generally not very interesting. Dude, Bumper looks so unimpressed that they won that first map. He doesn't give a crap about us. Well, you better start paying attention, Bumper, because we're coming.
Time will tell.
I do think a skill relates to when you played in the league. I think I'm better than when I played in the league. But I think everyone got better since then, right? Everyone's gotten way better since 2019.
No real shenanigans, just gonna be sticking through the same thing on the
All right, so we're gonna go for a Junkrat defense, the classic Paris, yeah. Who wants to walk through this shitty little choke?
Here comes the Hoxall Genji.
Hoxall's going Genji? Excuse me?
It's been a hot minute, you know. A good little while.
The Junkrat created so many full holds. If they're gonna go Sombra Genji, they literally are completely useless until they get their ultimates.
Missing, you know, and not to say that Genji specifically is what they needed previously, but this is something that can really empower EMP.
You have to be careful because we know that one of the biggest ways to shut down that dragon.
Oh, nice.
Well, just kill him first before he can build it, and then also the Riptire that will inevitably come out for Agilities.
Exactly. So, in this matchup between Hoxall.
This is a pretty good setup by us, right? Because the Zen plays back, the Widow has the crossfire, and then we have the Junkrat just spamming, and then the Sombra is just scouting everything and hacking the world.
Now Janu knocked out of the mech. Really good focus fire coming through for the Valiant.
I mean, Hoxall has
Brady Junk, yeah. Brady's Junk was really good.
Just looking at the stats,
I don't think it was as flashy as like your Jakes and stuff like that, but it was consistent.
it's only taking it up.
Yep.
So, you know, this Genji isn't working. to put it bluntly. And
The Agile Rat. Oh my god, Janu down. That's right, they were hiding, like, if I remember correctly, they were hiding Janu in there. We're like, okay, we're just gonna stagger him and then kill him in a little bit.
Right now, Valiant know that he doesn't have barely any damage done because they have been able to shut him down so consistently. So Agilities can tire here.
Who's Brady? Sorry, Brady is Agilities.
Tired.
I call him Brady. We're tied like that. Oh, you can't miss that shot.
Almost getting taken down there. KSF under some pressure. Is able to grapple out to safety. Nanobu's going to be used on the bumper.
Rolled. Oh, that was an important kill by... I think we might have lost that if we didn't get Simon to that.
Pops him out of the back. And Hoxel's still not halfway to that Dragon Blade.
Tom Brady.
Since the days of Runaway, Vancouver Titans have never pioneered.
Scott still talking to his Valiant teammates? Not really.
Never done it. I don't know what's this series right now.
I've been talking to Space a little bit recently and watching his stream and stuff like that. But other than that, Space is probably the closest thing.
And Vancouver Titans is not the first time trying it, but they are getting shut down hard.
Alright, dude, Hoxel has 73% to a blade.
With the Junkrat, but the execution is better for the Valiant, and Hoxel is still only 75% of the
You still tied with X? Who's X? Oh? They get career with the EMP, but
The big question still
XQC? Oh no.
will he build the tire before the blade?
I wasn't even that close with him when I was on Dallas. Like, we were teammates, but like,
There's no
I don't think we were ever friends. XQC doesn't really have a lot of friends other than his Twitch stream. In terms of like, he's so focused on his Twitch streams that he like, that's the main thing about in his focus.
Now comes up for Agilities and he kills off Bumper. Riptire comes through. Hoxel's already taken down. Blade is gone.
At least when I was there, when we were players on Dallas. Oh my god. KSF, you win these. Wow.
Genji here, I don't think. I'd almost rather see Hoxel play Pharah here.
Why did, yeah, this was such a throw of an attack by the Titans. Like, why did they play Genji Sombra?
Get dash resets. Agilities wants his hand at the matchup.
Can he build the Dragon Blade faster than Hoxel can build the Dragon Blade?
Oh, yeah, they're swapping him out for Brigida. They're hoping for the double cap here. You're playing for all the marbles.
The classic Agilities. I died. Let me come back on Genji. I'm pretty sure he can get back faster on Junkrat, but for some reason he comes back Genji. And what? Because he goes Genji, it opens the door for them to just switch goats. God damn it, Brady.
Affects the momentum and it's the motivation of the players in the moment. Ticking down. Finally contest the point. Janu going in the back. Bomb gonna be dumped. Janu just zoning them back, allows them to get some more free space, some more time here on the point.
This is a really good angle.
Up. Technician starting to push to the side. Karib uses that Transcendence and KSS going to take it down. Sumitsu, 95 plus energy now surges up to 100.
I don't want to point any fingers, but I'm gonna say Brady threw this one. Just like my gold games. I'm gonna put it on Brady. His Genji's great. Like, don't get me wrong. Agility's Genji was always nice.
Unless Agilities makes a public statement, we'll never know really why he swapped to the Genji there.
Yeah, good point, Wolf.
Cost some space control. Titans got on the point. They looked for the double cap with that hero swap. You know, over to 3-3.
Oh my god, this is how stupid 2CP used to be. They literally just get to the point before we get there. They literally just capped it before we could do anything.
So a second chance here for the Valiant. They get the reset again. Get prepared for the next volley.
Valiant can thank their lucky stars. The sound barrier was not ready for Slime for this push.
Big EMP, yeah.
He would have been able to shut down the EMP.
That was a 4 fast respawns. Yeah, this is at a time before you got like the 2-second respawns after catching the first point. So if they capped and just ran really fast to the second point, they could sometimes be there before you respawned and could get out of spawn.
Smash this push with the advantage they have, but the time makes it better.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh!
Taken out.
Great bubble by KSF. How did he even see him?
Manages to translocate out.
It might have been a bubble. It's hard to say.
Either way, very good boon for the Valiant. Barrier coming down up. Bumper slept, woken up with that nano rolling, but he's not in a position to really capitalize on that extra damage coming through. Back now, starting to get juggled around. The barrier comes through from
Yeah, because we're on Ana Goats right now, so we don't have a Zen.
Too late. Hoxel hacked, taken low, now taken
Oh, that was a big slam. Oh, nice boot. Yeah, that was my boot. Good job, me. And I killed Simonson. God, I'm so talented.
57.9% as close as they've gotten so far, but again, the Titans held off. And that was pretty much all.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the bane of the Titans has been Sombra, be it their inability to run it as efficiently as other top teams, or the opponent Sombra EMPs wrecking their pushes. Shax has another one, and again,
I want to see if the armor deteriorates at this point. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it stays on permanently, right?
See that they're,
Alright, we got the... Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. There's the deteriorate. Alright. Oh, early... Yeah, early EMP. Absolutely not.
All 6 members caught. Janu knocked out, probably going to be staggered again.
Now, I think it's important to explain...
Why are both teams on Ana?
You know your opponent has
Ana's better against Sombra Goats. Zen is really bad against Sombra Goats because you can get EMP'd and it like really messes with a lot of your stuff. People preferred playing the Ana with the nano boost over playing the Zen as Sombra became a lot more prominent. Because Zen is just too flimsy.
But either way, the time bank is getting smaller here for the Titans. They're probably already starting to think about defense on A. They're going to have a nano boost here for Bumper. They can get a shatter and a grab in this fight. They're going to have to rely on that. No rally to even open up the point.
Very few tools to work with.
Okay, makes sense, yeah.
Back nearly with another shatter. Has it online now as the
Wobble,
nano
wobble,
comes through.
motherfucker.
It's pooped. In the middle of the Titans team. But Huxley's
Is
gonna
Fact Fiction going to get the slam?
a sliver of HP trying to survive.
I would have jumped through that shield. Yeah, I think we don't have to do anything, right? No more ults?
Have a good opportunity to fight here without Hoxall. He was
Because like the thing that makes oh my god, Shax keeps getting slapped. The thing that makes Sombra Goat so oppressive is just like you were on a timeline because if they get an EMP, you shred it. You kind of just like lose to an EMP.
Here we go. This is the fight they need to win. He'll grab 90 energy.
Lobbed in, just looking to kill off KSF.
Oh, that was a good isolation onto Somin Su.
Still come up, drops a man to find the kill into Somin Su. Now Slime taken down. Karif just sniping everyone, claiming these kills for himself. And oh boy, Titans with
Go to spawn, go to spawn.
Can they do anything? They have some ults online.
All right, back up, back up, back up.
Get out of here. I heard
How was Fact Fiction was a good player. Fact Fiction was a really solid player. Like he wasn't the best main tank in the Overwatch League, right? But he was really solid. I like playing with Fact. He's a smart guy.
The shatter, it's going to be tough to get into position for. Hoxall has to touch.
Oh, that sleep. Rolled.
He couldn't make it around the corner in time, and the Valiant, they hold him here on.
I can hardly remember. Yeah, well, he played for the Houston Outlaws in 2018, but didn't get much playtime over Muma. And then, yeah, he was signed by the Los Angeles Valiant.
Couldn't get onto the point despite Hoxall's rally to try to speed his way in.
Fun fact, we in the Los Angeles Valiant in 2019 were this close to signing Trill. Like Valiant gave Trill an offer when Fate left after stage 2 and we needed a main tank. We were this close to signing Trill, but Envy blocked it and signed him to Dallas Fuel. And that's why Trill was signed to Dallas Fuel, even though they didn't really have space for him because they had OGE. But that's the reason Trill went to Dallas Fuel, because they had right of way because Trill was signed to Envy and the Contenders team, so the Valiant couldn't outbid them in a way. They always get first dibs. It was a trade. It was Fate for Fact Fiction. No, I don't believe that is true. I don't think we traded for anything in Valiant trade. I don't think it was a trade for Fact Fiction and Gravy, because Fact Fiction was never on Florida, and I don't think we traded for Gravy. I think Gravy was already on the Valiant in 2019. Fate was traded to Florida, but not for anything else. I don't think. I don't think we got Gravy and apply for that deal. I thought they were just.
Very powerful.
I thought they just weren't on the team.
Composition on a map like Paris that, you know, it works well with because you could jump into the choke point with Bumper on the Winston, but you don't even have a bubble for him.
All right, here we go. What are we gonna do? Yo, anyone ready for some Farah Mercy? Who would have thought that the Valiant were gonna play Farah Mercy? It was a Fact, Shax, and Gravy. Oh wow. All right, well that shows how much I know, how much I remember.
Back on that Farah. Jackson trying to stave off Somin Su, forces him to translocate out. Rocket's still gonna be flying, Bumper flying up close.
Fate for 3 is insane. Well, Fate, like, the thing is, I think Mayhem were already trying to move away from those players. Like, Gravy has no love lost for the Florida Mayhem, if I remember correctly on social media. But, Fate was a great player, right? Like, and, you know, obviously he's having a lot of success on the Shanghai Dragons, so.
Zap still coming through. Very tanky Orisa. Bumper is actually gonna be the first thing to fall. Follow up there from Somin Su, gets rid of agilities, but now KSF able to snipe Slime.
Oh, KSF?
KSF comes up with 2, looking for a bit more. Nearly pops Janu out of that mech. Sliver of HP. Just
Oh my god, KSF actually just carried
trying to
this.
survive, playing around the barrier. They pop him out. A Twilight.
That was actually such a carry by fact. So by KSF. KSF's Hanzo was actually incredible. There's still like a point in my mind where we had KSF in 2018 when Hanzo got hard reworked, and we made the decision, like the coaches made the decision to play agilities in the playoffs instead of playing KSF. A part of me always wonders what would have happened if we had played KSF in 2018 playoffs instead of Brady on the Hanzo.
Already been taken out of the fight though. Jack still hanging on to that EMP. Under fire, but agility's...
If I remember, they troll this pretty hard.
They want that snowball. They want to go ahead.
Yeah, like I think they messed this up real bad.
But he manages to hold on to EMP, and LA Valiant, they have the cap with 6 minutes.
We have so many ults. Are you proud of your Overwatch career? I think there's like some stains on it of like the 0-7 Valiant, and then like the Custa is too smart, but I'm happy with it. Like my career wasn't just in Overwatch League as well. Like as much as like I didn't exceed greatness like some people as well, like not everyone does, and I think I did a lot better, you know. I was fortunate, more fortunate than most.
They managed to come up with 2 kills, both agilities and Shax being eliminated.
That was a huge bio there.
First slept, halted for the moment, but stands back up, has the primal rage. He does receive that bio nade. Still smacking people around, trying to create some space.
Now, they got Rally here, so it's gonna be hard to win. We Valk barraged EMP'd. I'm more proud of my pro career. My entertainment career has existed within my bedroom, which is the problem. I'm really looking forward to starting to hopefully work more like live events in the future. Oh!
Comes up with another bomb! A quadra kill to this man!
Okay, that was a good bomb. This was like such a big bomb place because it like sees all 4 forks. Janu doing Janu things, yeah.
Watch this. Here's the bomb.
Like it's such a good bomb. Fact Fiction doesn't have a bubble, it forces people in, and it just lands in the hallway. We got nowhere to go. Shax probably should have died to that as well, but he got the translocator dodge.
Everyone shoots the Orisa shield.
Very impressed. Nimura is here rep. Hey, there's, you know, we cheer on Adam this year. Alright, where are we going? Sombra Goats? Alright, let's go. Sombra Goats, baby. Gotta go Goats now, yeah. Well, you can't play Pharaoh on second point. Oh, Shax gets caught. Time to run. Oh, Karuva gets purple. That's not good. Oh, no. That was so tragic. I don't know why there was no pack for Kriv. Was this the Kriv hard carry series? Yeah, on Dorado, you'll see it the best. He popped off on Oasis as well.
Custa doesn't have a sound barrier. They know that too.
Wow. How did they not hit him?
So close. Summon Sue basically just died.
Why are you guys now playing Zen Sombra Goats? I wish I could tell you. I can't remember the reason why we played Ana over Zen in certain situations.
Valiant may just have one of those fights where they get EMP.
I think it. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think it was generally in situations where we thought we could play the Zen safe.
That's 5 members caught.
God, this Goats was so Sombra Goats was so dumb because it was just you have to walk forward, but you know you're walking forward into an EMP.
Roll in, try to get as much ult charge as you can, which isn't a lot, and then you die and reset, and your opponent no longer has an EMP. If you do it this way,
you're just waiting, just walking into death. And this is the problem with playing not Goats in any situation. Like how many this is 2 fights that we've already lost for free because we just don't have ults and like things go wrong, right? That's like a minute waste. Legitimately, the best way to do it was just keep running in.
The Titans might be able to turn this around, but it's a big if. Shax has had some great EMPs so far this series.
All right, look where Slime is. So he's trying to dodge this EMP. Dude's straight up playing Minesweeper. So generally, what the play was is you would EMP and try and kill the Ryan before he could get it. All right, that got out their EMP though. That was not that bad for us because we have so many ults now. Did Shax just get slept again? Dude, Twilight's been the silent assassin of this game. KSF. Alright, so now we have Rally Shadow Trance though, and grab coming up. If we can live through the Janu grab. Wait, I forgot that Somin Su played the Sombra and Janu went to the Zaya. That's kind of crazy.
Because he knew Slime wasn't going to get hacked. He knew he wasn't going to miss it. That's the coordination that's been built up over years for this squad.
So now we can just like rally engage, right? We just want to walk at them and rally. There we go. Brady goes. Oh my god. Janu was out of position.
The Shadow comes down, unable to find much, but Janu's still going to be eliminated. He'll be respawning momentarily. Grab still in hand. Hack on the slime. Finish him off, Bumper.
I'm just fucking with Sominsu right now. Oh wow, that was such a good dodge by Kriv. Kriv doesn't get hit by that EMP was such a big deal. Oh, here's the grab. Oh, their grab. We got nothing. I'm at 99%. No. If I have that beat for that, we win that. Just right there and then.
Come out on top. They give up one tick. Valiant push up to 44%.
I can tell you how sad I was.
The fight was on a knife's edge. Custa almost killed Sombra, but Sombra got the last part of his EMP translocated both away from Custa but into the fight.
I did almost kill Sombra as well.
Follow-up shattered. Despite the good transcendence that blocked the EMP from Kareem,
How much did you prep for Titans? It's about the same as we did for every other game, right?
Trying to get that extra percentage in.
Close call there.
I mean,
You generally go in with an idea of what they're going to play, look at some of their strats, look at their playbook.
Give KSF a Graviton Surge. Things still looking good for the Valiant, even though there's only a minute.
Just beat engage, yeah, beat. EMP. Oh, playing a win, baby.
Just a little bit too late. The Valiant, they take Paris, and now we are all tied up 1-1.
Titans win rate plummets on this map further and further down. The Valiant are looking clean in front of the home crowd, and Titans are still trying to figure out Sombra.
Yeah, fans.
Close here. Titans, Valiant, all tied up. We've got a halftime coming up next. We'll see who.
Is this Custa's greatest moment stream? Hell yeah. In my history of Overwatch, we're gonna have all of Custa's greatest hits. Why would I not? It's actually just an interesting match of looking at Sombra Goats as well. It's a pretty significant game.
No Stitch has been absent.
And obviously I can give you the most context over games that I played because I remember and
a couple times.
yo, see now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're playing Overwatch. I'm gonna walk out on this 100%. Don't worry, guys. This is that time I played Doomfist. For sure, I come out on the Doomfist.
Now this is something. Yeah.
Ah, boo.
Seeing a lot more of over the soldier throughout this series. If you go to blind counter, go with the one that shuts down the Pharah and shuts down the
Damn, we would have won this easily if I played Doom. 100%.
As well, if they stick with that, KSF at least gonna go.
I forgot how much Pharaoh we played in this match. I thought we played a lot more Sombra Goats.
Also, if there was a Pharah, if the Titans were for some reason running Pharah, which they don't really do that much.
I don't remember playing this much Pharaoh.
Shot there too. So this is what you and I like to call the Protect the McCree comp. It's a glass cannon, only one DPS hero.
Custa greater than Chipsy? Yeah, you said it, not me. Oh, big sleep. Oh, hacking on the rumper. Now they gotta run. Oh, that's a good nade. Well, actually not really. They need tracks. Alright, we went Sombra Goats. Alright, so we did go Sombra Goats. So I think we saw them on Cassidy and we're like, okay, we're gonna go play Sombra Goats. Oh, nice kill. We got positioning though. Positioning was so important on Goats.
Identifying he can't break the bubble, but he can kill the Sombra.
Yep, Johnny gets pushed back off the point. Nearly 2 ticks.
Wow, how did that not hit Brady?
Stunned up for the moment there. The flashbang getting nothing against that shield race for the Brigida. And already nearly the cap coming through for the Valiant. Graviton Surge going to be online. They have
oh, big grab by KSF.
Comes through. Doesn't manage to find anything. Flashbang down. Someone's still
let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember why people played Zen and Ana. I think it's just because Ana was better against Sombra Goats. Because what you could do is you had different cycles. Because you had the EMP and because you could nano Ryan, I think it was really strong. And the Zen was just too exploitable, I think, in that situation.
Doesn't work well against Zarya bubbles, which block the majority of the damage there. So once the comp of the Valiant got on top, the Sombra Goats got on top, there was nothing he could do. He's now going to swap over to the Sombra, but super behind in ultimates.
Custa getting caught.
Got on top, there was nothing he could do. He's now going to swap over to the Sombra. The comp of the Valiant got on top, the Sombra Goats got on top, there was nothing he could do.
I got hacked. I got hacked. I got hacked. Alright, let me defend myself a little bit, because I was just as confused as you. So really, it's all Kyle's fault. Let's just clear this up, okay? Get it out here early. KSF, all his fault. So he gets slept. So I'm like, oh, I'll protect you, Kyle. Of course, I'm a good support. But what happens is I get hacked by the Sombra trying to protect Kyle. So really, KSF fed, not me. Okay, let's just remember that. See, they don't need me anyway. Wait, wait, they don't need me?
Tries to shut him down there. Shift around to the other side. Valiant playing up the street. Vancouver here right near the entrance.
Oh, good play.
Hitting the ground now, going to be staying there. Agilities manages to find the kill. No more main tank. Major bio grenade onto the Valiant, catching 4 members, but Vancouver, there's just no one.
Win trading. Bet on myself in this game.
Now pressure on Slime again with this.
Charge time by this year. Yeah, Kriv is currently a free agent, I believe.
Like so close here to Shaxx. John,
Dude, our target focus is actually pretty good.
no chance to escape now. Slime hacked as well.
I feel like we've done a great job of this match of just like isolating targets.
Match with that EMP. He's 18%
I think we just EMP this, right? Why don't we just EMP these dudes? That's just free value. I guess we're just winning for free.
Slime trying to get cheeky, trying to go for the boop to knock back off that point here into the pit. Doesn't find it.
Oh, look at that boom.
Close him up
Got
a
him.
little bit longer. Hot
Later,
shot,
nerd.
shield bash. We'll save it for a little bit longer, but Bumper gets taken down now.
Dude, we're owning.
And the Valiant are just
They're
steamrolling.
rolling it, and it's double hacks from Shaxx on
How good was
Slime.
Shaxx compared to top tier? Shaxx is a really good tracer. Like, Shaxx's tracer and like his Sombra during this time were really good. Oh, bumper trolled.
Oh, split spawns.
He botches the
You know how like
charge.
people ask me like, do teams get tilted? Do players get tilted? This match, I'm pretty sure Vancouver Titans were like giga tilted. They just did not play the same way. They like made just like really weird mistakes. I don't know what was going wrong with them at this point, but they just did not play the greatest game.
Slime still has EMP, but he might get hacked out of it again.
And this, like, here's the problem, right? This is the problem with playing this, like, without playing the Diva, is that you can't eat the grab, so every grab is just free real estate. They're intimidated by me, yeah, I know.
I mean, they might just do it right here. Bumper instantly coming through the shatter, hits him the Bionade over the top. They get the EMP through, manages to catch 5 members on the side of the Valiant, but does not matter. They have the man advantage. They have the momentum. They push it through with about 4 minutes left in the time bank.
Much better understanding of the meta here for the Valiant. Is this the end of the Titan streak? It may very well be. It feels like it, doesn't it?
Ah, the good times. Roll. Custa greater than Slime, yeah, you know.
Vancouver Titans. Let's see what
True.
they get done on their attack.
Where are we at?
I'll swap 2. The attacker has the...
Then the Valiant was still green and good. I actually really like the 2020 team. I think the 2020 team had a lot of character.
Valiant. What do they have for breakfast?
I actually, fun fact actually, I actually remember making this call. I think it was after this map. We go to like Dorado, and I remember being like, we on that map we had planned to play Pharaoh Mercy, but we literally said like, until they can prove that they can beat us at Sombra Goats, or that they can stop us at Sombra Goats, we're just gonna play Sombra Goats. We literally, I think after that attack, we were like, we're just gonna play Sombra Goats everywhere and see if they work out how to beat it, because they had no idea how to get through us at this point.
Their way forward now. Sombra going for the hacker on the fact fiction, gets a shield up in time to protect himself, make sure that does not happen.
Last rose infamous chat, yeah. Oh, Carib dies? Oh no.
Walls, but need to finish off Jono if they can. Was dangerously low, was hacked even, but they can't quite get him. Still, on a knife's edge, Jono comes up with the kills here. Almost eliminated, but they just can't quite get him.
Well, how do you beat Sombra Goats? Hey, it's a trade secret.
Here on to point A, get that cap, now have 5.5 minutes in the time bank.
The way to beat Sombra Goats, all right, let me tell you what our biggest problem when we played Sombra Goats was when they did a really good job of spy checking Sombra. If you do a really good job of spy checking Sombra and making it so that the Sombra just can't walk around and hack people and then like charge EMP, it's like the biggest thing. And that really needs to go on to the Lucio. I think the Lucio was the biggest person to sort of deal with that. And you can't invest too many resources. So you play fast, you deal with the Sombra, and then you play fast. So as soon as you get that Sombra to recall, you just fucking run to the opposition. That was what really screwed us over. And I think the Shock were the best team at that as well. We got bodied trying to play Sombra Goats against the Shock.
Composition, the Ana versus the Zenyatta.
And got rolled by Bap Goats, yeah. We didn't have an answer to Bap Goats. Shock were just, like, as you can tell here, everything's going our way. We tried Sombra Goats, we tried Pharaoh Goats, we tried Moira Goats, we tried everything against the San Francisco Shock, but the Baptiste ended up being a really good counter to it. Oh, wow. Fact Fiction almost got booped off, actually. Oh my god, Fact Fiction actually just got overwatched. Watch this again. Watch Fact Fiction get overwatched on Reinhardt. Gets EMP'd. Gets bashed. Gets nanoed. Gets booped. Runs back. Gets shattered. Gets pinned. Still alive. Gets booped. And he's good. Get EMP shatter.
EMP now out from Shax, manages to catch 4 on the side of the Vancouver Titans.
You guys even played Shax on Diva and Oasis against Spark and Shock. The Spark one was just for the last fight, and I remember that because Shax ended up eating the grab. Actually, that's a fun story to talk about as well. I don't know if you guys remember that, but when Sombra Ghost wasn't working, when we had Jackson, we couldn't switch to Diva. But against the Spark in map 5, we knew that they had Grav, and we weren't going to win if we had Sombra because we didn't have EMP. So we literally just told Shax to switch to Diva. And we were like, here's what we're going to do. Shax switched to Diva, and we're just going to run at the Xayah. Literally, no one else matters. We're just going to run at the Xayah. Shax, eat the grab. That's all you got to do. Just matrix the Xayah. We'll put pressure on her, force her to throw the grab, and it worked, and we won that map. That was one of the coolest calls I think we made, like I made in my career. It was crazy. No, Ryan did not have steadfast and goats. Oh, nice beat.
Sound barrier coming through, answering grab out from KSF. Doesn't net that many kills. Oxel hacked.
Oh, bumper. That was a bit of feed.
Nice,
so much healing though.
Able to find the final blow there. Jump forward the translocator, trying to finish off Karev. Take him lower.
Were you the major shot caller, Valiant? Yeah, I was always a big caller in whatever team I played for. I think it was probably one of my biggest strengths is just being a very vocal player.
Vancouver, 3:55 the time bank.
Holds the EMP,
because like my mechanics are never like nothing crazy to write home about, right?
Just to cross, you know, in all of Overwatch.
Talks words good, yeah, true.
This one is rough. The high ground goes to the Valiant here, and they don't have any way to counter the EMP, so they're just going to engage.
Yeah, drop down comes through, rallies out from both sides. EMP now in from Sombra, catches 4.
That hit a lot of us. Oh, and then the shatter. Oh yeah, that's.
The cleanup is there. The Titans capitalize.
That's not great.
On top of the cart, will the last one to get finished off.
No wonder y'all lost, yeah. We give you Spark Valiant Stage 3 playoffs? Nah.
They don't have anything outside of the
I don't want too many Valiant games. Like, Valiant weren't that good. We really just want to hit, like, historical games. Alright, we got... We got EMP.
And they can't contest in time.
Oh, I had to touch. That was... Yeah, I'm dead. Hey, it's fine. I volunteer as tribute.
To use that transcendence. Cart hacked or halted here for the moment as Janu gets hacked.
This is actually a huge swing right now, momentum.
Yeah.
They will not be able to match the
this bridge. I feel like everyone's dealt with this bridge before in your life. If this card gets stopped here, it's the worst. Like, you really need to win this fight, because after losing that fight, trying to cross this bridge or go through the castle is just the worst thing in the world.
He thought the fight was over.
This bridge is stuff of nightmares, yeah, because if you try and go over the bridge, you're just asking to get booped, but if you try and go through the castle, you're walking out of a choke.
Gets hacked. Uncharacteristic for one of the better Zenyatas in the league, if not the best, at least in terms of the GOATS meta. But here in Sombra meta, Titans struggle again, and now they're going to have to re-engage here. Using the Graviton Surge is their best option.
Grab straight down here into the front. They know that there's
oh, good grab. How did we get them to Transcendence? Was that a purple from Karev? Oh, that was an enormous purple by Karev. Trolled. That was trans grab for them as well.
The Transcendence coming through. Bio nades aplenty out from Karev. Shut them down.
They take a riskier approach too, perhaps because they're worried about the time. They don't take the bridge, which is something they could take a fight with.
That was an ambitious grab. As an ambitious nade from Karev.
They went into a choke instead.
Yeah, why have this? Yeet!
And the defending side.
Valiant gonna be swapping.
And this is so uncharacteristic of the Titans.
It's funny how a cooldown can render an ult useless, yeah?
What they've been doing all season long. It's how
it'd be like that a lot though. Oh, okay, they're gonna try and go over the bridge. Alright, I'm gonna get 7 boops. I'm calling it here. I'm gonna, the world, this is what, every Lucio here is like, yeah, cross the bridge, do it. Oh, I got EMP. Shit. We kind of walked into that EMP a little bit, I think. Maybe that was the reason why people played a lot of Ana as well in Sombra Goats, is in the mirror, because there was no Diva, you were able to get such good nades and sleeps. That could definitely be one of the major reasons.
Make sure that members that are hacked can be, you know, can live through it with the barrier.
Rally out, Shatter
oh,
coming through.
No, what?
The first one. Rally out, Shatter coming through.
What? I killed Karev. That might have been my fault. I think I booped him, and I pushed Kriv in. But he was dead anyway. He was already dead, chat. I was just making it quick and painless, okay? Just making it quick and painless. I'm the hero of this.
As well. Jax able to jump out right there at the end, but Custa cannot say the same.
Good setup there for Bumper, taking the fight to the Valiant, but it doesn't change the fact
Someone called Kriv. Don't tell Kriv.
Slime is going to have to be on the spot with this. There's no nano boost, there's no extra saving grace. You can see Shax sneaking around right now.
One of your easiest way to spy checks is
gonna be oh, big EMP. They got the beat, but it should be enough. No. Oh, good grab. Goodbye, Huxel. Oh, nice. That cost us a lot of ults, but it's not the worst. That was nano beat from them.
Now down a minute and 45 remaining for the Titans.
I mean, it's the basic rule.
Yeah, we're watching Custa make the decision to retire live in the VOD. No. Fun fact. Another fun fact for the day. I had already talked to the talent. At this point, I had already talked about retiring and thinking about retiring, and had already talked to people at the Overwatch League about joining the desk the next year. I was pretty sure I wanted to retire. After the shit that happened in stage 1, I was pretty sure I wanted to retire from Overwatch at this point. But obviously, I'm playing out the year. Thinking ahead, yeah. Oh shit, Shax got slept. 1 foot out the door, yeah. Oh, that ain't good. That's why he started throwing. What do you mean? I'm owning, except for that time I got EMP'd on the bridge and died. Oh, don't die. Oh, Shax goes down. Oh, big slam. Oh, that was a big nade by Kriv. Oh, grab! Kill Janu, win the game. All right, we killed everyone. We killed Huxel while we were doing that.
He's in the middle of the team by himself and now eliminated. With 35 seconds left, the Valiant might be able to hold this. He might be able to move up the.
You guys still just say, yeah, we weren't that bad in stage 1. Obviously, obviously in stage 1, we went 0-7, but we weren't that bad. Like, a bunch of those games went to like map 5 against good teams. I think we got tilted after a little. Well, actually, no. I think after in the last few games, it was just real bad. Oh no!
No one can.
No one is in the castle right now. 5 seconds remaining.
We gotta get slime.
Trying to get there.
Oh, that was a good EMP. Almost saved. Hell yeah. The bridge of death.
From delivering the first regular season loss to the Vancouver Titans.
Was stage 1 the worst environment you were ever in? Yes. There was, as I said, I'm not gonna talk about it, but there was a lot of shit that went down that in stage 1.
For Janu on the Zarya when he's in the position.
Well, I was a part of Dallas in 2018 in the first 2 stages, which was also kind of brutal. There was both of my seasons started pretty harshly.
It's his main goal, so
in 2018 and 2019.
There's a lot to consider here about this loss. This is not a fluke.
They were bad for different reasons, right?
I would say that given the lead up to this series, it's not even a surprise.
This is a series where Kriv popped off. This is the map where Kriv popped off on Ana.
Titans were struggling in this meta. They can turn it around now. It's not over, but it feels like it is.
We sort of talked about this last time. We talked about Goat's instance, but the Zarya is all of your damage. The Zarya and the Graviton are like some of the biggest ultimates and the biggest damage on your team. You can't take Zarya out. Maybe you could have taken D.Va out and put it like, we have Sombra. You could try Mei, you could try things, but in general, it wasn't good. People tried it. People tried everything at this point. It lasted so long. So we got the Sominsu Translocator and tried to kill him, but we couldn't get it. Oh, we got Huxel though. Also, I killed Kookie's career. Yeah. Well, like, the reality is Kookie was probably never going to play over Fade anyway, so I think that's one of the main reasons they decided to make that decision.
That was crazy.
He went to coach. Yeah, Cookie's doing great for himself. Like, literally everyone in that whole situation is doing pretty well for themselves, right? Like, Kookie's now coaching. Moon's at Shanghai Dragons with Fate, and they're doing great. I'm on the desk. I'm loving it. I was on the edge of retiring anyway. Like,
about having
Everyone's chilling. Like, that's why I don't talk about that kind of shit. Like, it's fine. It's things of the past.
Caught up into that one here on the side of the Valiant. They push forward, back.
Is he gonna slam? Nah, no way.
Looking for more, but they can't really
Cookie killed your career? I guess that's true.
Right now, you know,
Wow, how did that not pin Crib?
this is their opportunity to really turn this series around. They've got
Shout out to Space to step aside so Shaq's fucking light it up, yeah. It's kind of crazy that we have Space just sitting on the bench here. Did Sombra get ult charge from packs? No. Sombra did not get ult charge from packs at this point. I'm like 90% sure. Can't pin the sand, man. True.
Behind them, trying to regroup.
up above. ASF just trying to apply.
There's no reason to hold a guard. Yeah, exactly right.
Rally's gonna be out first, and Chili's pulls the trigger on that one. Now Hawks all matching. Bumper. Bionated. Armor's still gonna be coming.
Oh, good EMP.
EMP manages to hit for the Nano Boost goes forward onto Bumper, but Simon Janu both get eliminated by Shax, and now Bumper gets taken
Let's
down.
go. Good EMP. Shax's Sombra was like really solid. He ended up charging. Like you got to give credit to the coaches. Our coaches did a really good job in 2019 of like getting Shax into shape. They put a lot of work into like working out how we wanted to play Sombra Goats, getting Shax into the right spot, and like working it out as a team how we wanted to adjust. And that's why we ended up getting wins like this against great teams like the Vancouver Titans.
The moment the EMP comes out,
And he had such a good position, such a good angle too. But you know, it's those moments that overlap. EMP's gonna delete everything, including the Titans' perfect record if this keeps up.
yeah. Bumper dropping down. Grab comes in from the side, not from Janu. Answering grab here on the wall. So Minsu.
I don't know why they grabbed like that. I guess I don't know why I beat it like that, but I guess at that point I was if they're gonna grab, I'm happy to beat. Even if they EMP, it's like that's a grab EMP for a beat, and we lose that fight. I think it's definitely worth.
No sound barrier.
That sort of goes back to like me saying like I think Vancouver Titans were tilted. Like what is this fight that they just took? They're 90% to EMP, but they're gonna engage anyway for like no reason at this point. They probably know I have beat. Like, why just throw a grab when your team's so far away, not without your EMP? I don't know. It just like didn't make sense what they were doing.
Not from Janu. Answering grab here on the wall. So Minsu beamed down EMP. No chance to use it here in the
Hey,
fight.
bro.
Slime gonna get cleaned up, and Janu's
So Minsu isn't ready. Yeah, like there's like a lot of things wrong with that.
3:36 in the time bank here for the Valiant.
All right, no sound barrier for Salmon Sue's EMP, but Hawksall's caught.
Maybe the God effect. I just think they were playing poorly. Like I don't know what.
Kareev, who just lines it up again.
We can't lose it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like honestly, maybe they didn't expect us to be this strong. Who knows?
Disadvantage here for the Titans.
Maybe they weren't expecting.
Back Fiction just left by himself. Oh, yeah.
Maybe they thought they could deal with the Summer Goats. Yeah, I could totally see them underestimating us. Like we had a pretty poor record at this point. What's our record? We're 6-12. Yeah, like.
An angle here. Struggled so much to get value off of these EMPs thus far.
Well, packed for the moment. Seems like he's still gonna be all right. Twilight taking a lot of damage in that crossfire. Has to use a Bionate on himself.
Kareev will have nano.
So we're just chilling, right? Like we're waiting for their EMP. Like that, we had such a good setup there. Like we were just waiting for that EMP. Look at how prepared we were for that EMP. Like we have us three on the high ground. So it's like if they want to EMP us on the high ground, they can't get up here to fight us. So they have to do it on the low ground. But then they're gonna miss me, Kareev, and KSF. Like.
Kareev will have nano for when the EMP hits. There it is.
EMP comes through. Only
So then the EMP goes down. We nano. We bubble it.
Get thrown down on a Fact Fiction to keep him alive. One of the members who was hacked, and he got that nano. All you really
And Shax almost has another EMP.
So he is more than happy with the situation overall. Now the rally is out.
Oh, Rally Bumper's in trouble. God, they get so health so fast. The EMP shatter. Oh, the beat didn't hit Bumper. Oh no. Sombra Goats is so Resident Sleeper. Yeah, I think Sombra Goats was more boring than regular Goats. I think regular Goats had less, because like the EMP is just a boring team fight change. It's like, do you have the ultimate to defend it, or did you fuck up the EMP? No. Okay, they get wiped. Like I think regular Goats on regular Goats was way more interesting to watch than Sombra. But fuck it, well, I don't care. We won, right?
With this counter, Fact Fiction gets the nano again. He just rolls forward and swings. No one's there to stun him. No one's there to.
Is Seth confirmed for our next season? I haven't heard anything about Seth. Like, you know, publicly. Oh, nice grab.
Down that graviton surge. He's falling low, but Janu falling lower. Does get taken down. Agility's gonna be interrupted there. Gonna knock Bumper down. Oxel swinging away, man.
Time to run, KSF.
The brig and the Ryan on the enemy side.
Have you heard anything privately? Yeah.
Surge off of Bumper, but has to retreat. We'll be able to make it out successfully.
really big win for the Titans. This is also a great sleep that will lead to a hack and a stagger, very likely.
They can't push far enough forward.
Overwatch without high mobility hero except Lucio makes me sad, yeah.
They may,
Inopportune moments.
yeah, they may have been able to go for it, but it would have been very risky. Not worth going
Oh,
for
now
it.
Twilight. He and Criff slept each other at the same time, but it's gonna be the
Wait,
Valiant
really?
that
That's funny.
they're able to push
They
in.
literally slept each other.
Now the bio nade
Spider-Man
forward,
meme.
catches Bumper, catches Hawksall.
They couldn't rotate fast enough to save him. There's just no way. Custa's got a sound barrier for Salmon Su's EMP, and sound barrierless. They've been winning these fights. This is
Shax has got
very much
another EMP.
a fight for the Valiant to lose more than the Titans to win it. I mean,
Shax's
they have
kinda
all
popping
the
off.
answers.
Extended fight. Might just even give the grab. EMP comes through.
Like, what is this EMP attempt, right? Like, we have, like, they have to know we have all of these ultimates, right? Like, what is this EMP? They didn't even look for me. He literally just walks out, EMPs, and it's like, oh, well. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. Yeah, easy. Rally, if Brady gets the rally off, I get the beat off. What do they do now? Then we EMP?
Over to the side, trying to stay alive. Still going to be hacked out as the EMP comes through from Shax. They managed to find the
Honestly,
kill.
boomed, yeah. Straight up boomed.
Valiant look to finish with a fantastic time. They just grab
All the cues.
off the cart as they look to roll it through, and again, time and time.
And that,
again,
like,
Slime
that was what
is
made
just a
Sombra
second
Goat so
too late.
strong, is it completely changed the way you had to play the game.
Valiant
Because Sombra is all of a sudden something you have to be aware of. You need to play completely around EMPs. You need to play around and a nano boost, right? Compared to the traditional where it was just like grav, transcendence, beat, and that kind of stuff, and it was very like flowchart-esque. Sombra just sort of changed how everything went.
This is not more ever. Their speed boost coming in from Custa, much cleaner. The Titans are
Fuck
so
Sombra, yeah,
frustrated.
honestly.
They'll put Hawksall on the Pharah.
Something that historically has been.
All right, so now they're gonna go to Pharah Mercy. They're like, yo, we're gonna counter this with Pharah. We're like, we were born in Pharah. We were forged in the Pharah flames.
And then he started bringing things like
Same when you play as a
this
Widow.
out
It's kind of different because of all the team play that exists in like Goats.
Pretty good success, but now though he's just giving Kriv a decent amount of charge because he keeps getting tagged up by.
Do you think
that
Bumper was the
enemy
Titans' weakest link?
If you ever have questions about
Yes.
some of the older players,
At least in Goats.
Koreans in the Overwatch, like all you have to do is look to the past.
Or just tweeted us. But Shax's gonna be taken down. Bumper manages to find that. But Bubble goes through.
Oh, Agility's
Still
dead.
taken down KSF.
Good rockets.
Kill. Hawksall up over the top. Does hammer through. Gets rid of Agilities. Bumper will get res back in. Right up into the front though, playing close.
Oh, that was ambitious fact. Oh, he got the pin.
Going in, gets the
Oh my
charge.
god, I can't believe that worked.
Out of the fight.
Oh.
Hawksall
Oh!
into the back. Kriv shuts it
Let's
down
go,
again.
Karev!
Bionate just for good measure. They get rid of him now. Slime gonna be hacked, hovering down, low on the ground, finished off by KS.
Fact going full gold tank. This may not seem like it, but this is what peak Overwatch looks like.
EMP and Barrage about to be ready.
EMP Barrage, so strong, it has been all Overwatch leagues long, but not for the Titans. They're not that experienced with this. They can still execute it. I mean,
The biggest problem when you play Pharah Goats is going up against this stuff, right? Like we have so many ults. The only problem that we have is that we haven't got support ults, right? Because they're just not really doing much.
This is how he's playing around this roof. He's trying to sneak
EMP Barrage.
And jumps into the back. The Barrage comes through. Back
Oh, I remember this. Look at this. Look at this play by Slime.
EMP.
Get down, Mr. President. No. No. Because of that, me and Agilities die. And Slime lives to tell the tale.
Custa as well. Agilities even with an
I think it was Yveltal who really popularized doing that on barrages. No, actually not Yveltal, Coma. For the Shanghai Dragons, where when they barrage, the Mercy would stand in front of the Pharah and soak a little bit of the damage.
the barrage off.
Coma did it a bunch. Yo, yeah, this was a classic as well. This was the one that got clipped a lot.
Oh, wow, he's on the roof.
Gonna
Woo!
slide down the roof.
Hacked. No way out of this one. I don't think Hawksall could be more dead there. They've
Yeah,
got good
Coma's done that
timing
on
for it.
Horizon as well,
This is
yeah.
a small bump in the road. There's a bigger
Oh, I don't know
bump.
about that shatter by Fact Fiction there.
Doesn't manage to find anything. Bumper now up over the top. EMP coming through. Only gets Jano.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
KSF gonna be healed tonight, still holding on to that Graviton surge, and Bumper is into the back. Harassing Karib, trying to finish him off.
Oh, nice.
Takes too much damage.
Crib's too good.
Comes up with the kill. Now goes straight back into trying to snipe the pharmacy out of the sky. Janu burned out of the mech. Cannot afford to use that self-destruct to try to make it back in.
Shax, 80% of another EMP. And there's no answer.
You got it, Karib.
On the side of the Vancouver
Ooh, close.
Titans.
Oh man, look at this accuracy from Karib.
Well, I know when they got back on Route 60 was the Dragons way back when. Yeah.
Off of this Farah.
There's definitely some boomage that goes on in these games. And yeah, it's really hard to tell. You just really see it by the little things that happen in gameplay, right?
And you've been slapped so many times trying to set up.
Oh, solo grabbing a bumper for sure.
Get caught and already used the primal range.
I don't know if we needed the nano. Karib.
Yep. Shax is
Wait,
well
so
taken
Min got sleep on the high ground?
to the cart. He's got
You think Fact deserved to continue being in the league? I think Fact was a solid player, but this is like going into 2020. Not many teams
online. 5 ults ready to go.
were picking up Western main tanks.
Through, and that's 4 members hacked on the side of Vancouver Titans. Answering EMP comes out from Sombra. The barrier follows from Custa, keeping everybody else safe. Hoxall slept, woken up. The barrage comes in, manages to find 1, gets 2. That Fiction taken down. Now he's looking for Karib.
You could tell they were booming more on land than online games. 100%, right?
Comes up with another kill. The Bumper will find a bit of vengeance. The Goomba Stomp comes in to get rid of the Ana, and they can
Boy,
res
what have we
on
talked
back
about
to the fight.
in history of Overwatches?
Just now
Karib plus.
This is a small reprieve, but as you say,
Okay.
it's not the pace the Titans need to really be competitive here for the rest of this map. Now that they've got this high ground controlled, Shax doesn't have EMP. This is the most comfortable to ever be. Well, Hoxall fires down the barrel of this hallway. The only thing to mitigate the damage.
Goodbye, Bo.
Bumper.
Yep, up over the top. Shatter
Oh,
down
missed
the
Shatter.
bubble, denying that away, making sure that he can get nothing for it. Primal Rage still gonna
On
be
one.
Janu gonna be knocking
Live.
him down.
Oh, nice back by Brady.
Not committing.
Oh, baby.
That self-destruct to the fight. As Hoxall gets cleaned
Free
up.
Bo.
Custa falling low, but Vancouver Titans pushed back away from the cart. The up
Which Western main tanks were there in 2020 other than Super and Moomer? Well, Moomer ended up getting benched halfway through the season, so I feel like that's not a good one. LH Cloudy, but didn't really play that much over OGE.
40. No EMP yet for Summon Sue.
Is that a Hades Custer art? Yeah, it's sick. My partner designed it, well, drew it.
up on the top. So holding on to the Primal. KSF gonna be taken down. Shax in the back. Trying to eliminate Twilight, and he just burns
Oh,
it
and
down.
Hack Slime? Yo, Shax is different.
As he moves over, it's just gonna be hacked.
Oh, wait, kill him.
Dangerously
Nice.
low, finished off now by Fact Fiction.
Clean.
Bumper somewhere's got the Primal Rage. There he is. Back
That's
to
not
that
going
hit
very
stop
well,
now. It's gonna be
Bumper.
expiring soon.
Oh,
Can't
no.
Now it's gonna be
Oh,
Sun.
God.
Jumps straight
Who woke
forward
him up?
to Custa, trying to finish him off. Agility's in
How did
Karib.
Crib and
Have been
Agilities die
taken
there?
care of.
Don't worry, I will heal us.
Bumper's crazy.
He jumps back over. Fact Fiction's care of.
This is not enough damage for the follow-up. Bumper's crazy.
Jumps back over.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Onto the cart. Been taken care of.
This is not enough damage for the follow-up. Bumper's crazy.
Bumper's
Jumps back over onto the cart.
crazy.
Waiting there for him.
I don't know why I find that so funny. He's crazy, man. You don't even know.
Insane.
Oh my god, this man.
His HP, yeah, he's actually doing so much on 100
But
HP.
everybody hides underneath the bridge. They're gonna be safe. Can't play too close to the
Oh!
ledge. From Karib. Takes him out of the sky.
Oh my god, Kriv is so talented and handsome.
Taking a nap. Just having a casual sit down, it would seem.
40
KSF comes up
seconds.
with 2.
40 seconds. There's no way they can match the time bank realistically here anymore.
Oh no.
And there's and further than that, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get B here.
They might not
Hoxall
make it to
swaps.
B. They might not make it to the end, even if they can get that.
You could feel this is very similar to, you know, if they swapped all the way to 3-3, I think they are. It's really similar to Paris, where they just punched a hole through A, and then were able to try to get that double cap. They weren't able to get it in the end. They're gonna keep Bumper on the Winston. No Zarya. It's now or never for the speed boost. They got Slime. They're looking for the EMP. Custa's hacked, but the EMP isn't ready. This could be the end.
Looking like it. Over
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna throw it? What are you gonna do? Throw a translocator at me?
EMP.
Shatter.
The back shatter comes
Oh,
down.
big shatter.
So the Bionade gets he and Slime. They both
Oh, what? I got EMP'd? No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
It catches 5.
And I died. No, it's fine, it's fine. See, we didn't need my beat.
Summon is gone. The Bionade hits Bumper, and that is gonna be it. OT ticks away. The Los Angeles Valiant in front of the home crowd are the
Kriv!
to deliver a loss.
Kriv's like, oh my god, they're so crazy.
Absolutely phenomenal play from the Valiant
Kareem.
tonight.
Oh my.
No one ever thought they'd see the Titans lose their winning streak by the LA Valiant, but this is a new Valiant for stage 3. They have embraced
Easy clap. Feels good. And I do an interview with Danny.
We've got Danny standing by.
Hey, Danny.
Entire team, so we're gonna go ahead and hear from Custa.
Wolf and Killers, thank you very much. Everybody make some noise for LA Valiant.
Woo! We're not gonna watch this. We're not gonna watch this, but just thought I'd say hi to Danny. We're so interviewed every game, yeah. Boo! You can go check it out on your own time. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. It's sort of like, I think it's important to talk about Sombra Goats and its prominence in stage 3 and the difference that it created going on throughout the season, because it really did start taking over. You saw even such a good Goats team in the Vancouver Titans had to start adopting to the Sombra Goats, playing the Ana, and it sort of flipped a lot of who was better at what and who were the best teams on its head. The next match that we'll be watching for the history of Overwatch is going to be the finals for Stage 3, which will be the Shanghai Dragons take on the San Francisco Shock. It was the first time that the San Francisco Shock really got beaten, and this first major win is Shanghai Dragons. And it's just, Shanghai was just a really cool team to watch at this point because they straight up just like broke the meta with their Pharaoh composition. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the VOD. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff on the YouTube. I'm going to be uploading more consistently. But with that said, this is the last history of Overwatch for a couple of weeks, as I will be going on holiday. So after that, though, we'll watch through all these games. We got to blow through Season 3, Season 4, and we got to get through the history of Overwatch before the Overwatch League season starts up again in May 5th. Make sure to stay tuned. Much love as always, and I will see you guys next time.